action him? No, get a little arm wrestle. Let's fucking go. Shout out Vans Warped Tour for sponsoring this podcast. I wish. Wait, should I get my phone?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. My inner thigh hurts. Where's my phone at? Hey, Siri? Here it is. Is it started already?
Yes, it has started.
I'll put it for like 28 minutes. So I don't know how long it's been, but it hasn't been 2 minutes. There we go. Alright, I hit start on this. Ugh.
And motherfucking cocksucking action.
Let's go. Let's go.
Welcome to the podcast where a stoned guy that watches movies discusses movies with the stoned guy that never watched a movie in his life.
I've never seen film, and I've never been stoned. I don't know what you're saying. What did we watch today?
We didn't watch it today.
Well,
I watched it like 3 weeks ago.
What are we talking about?
The Barbarian. We're a little late to the party. But
How long has it been out for?
2 weeks.
We're not that late. It's okay.
2 weeks? Yeah.
I ain't never heard of it till like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard of it. You said watch it, but I didn't know anything about it. But now I've seen it.
Fixing my hair. My hair's fucking crazy.
Crazy cute. That's
Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right. So, Justin Long is in this movie. You don't know who the fuck that is. He's in Jeepers Creepers. He's in not Clerks 3, but he's in the Kevin Smith film before that, Jay and Silent Bob's reboot. I just watched that for the first time recently, actually.
I've never seen it.
You haven't watched any Kevin Smith movies, I don't think, and we're going to watch the first one tonight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the first one he made
What's
with
it called?
$20,000.
Clerks?
Yeah.
So
He sold his comic book collection to pay for it.
what are the chances someone watching this one has seen and wants to see that one?
Clerks 3?
No.
The first
Clerks, the first one. Someone watching this podcast is going to also want to watch that. What do you think
one?
the odds
Yeah, I
are?
don't know why I'm talking about
What do you
that.
think the odds are? 1 to 10? Like, I don't know.
6? 4?
Hell.
4? 4 to 6.
Then for those people, I can't wait till they get to
Shout
see
out
that
to all
too.
4. I thought I was counting how many people that watch the podcast. No, I'm kidding.
No, that watch this one that would also watch that one.
So, what did you expect going to this movie? Because
Nothing.
I
had no idea.
Okay, so you didn't watch anything. Didn't
I saw
hear
nothing about it,
anything,
yeah.
You went in blind.
Yeah.
The trailers didn't show much, which was really fucking cool. But when I watched it, when I see a trailer that doesn't show much, I get excited.
You're like,
That's
what
what I know the movie's going to be good.
Really?
Yeah, because when they show too much, they show the best parts, and then when you watch, the only good parts are the trailer parts. You're like, this shit sucks.
Yeah, I saw all this already. What the hell?
Yeah, like Bad Grandpa.
I haven't seen it, I don't think.
It's like a Jackass
yeah,
spinoff.
I know the...
Yeah, that
Say-
movie sucked.
Oh.
It's all right.
Was the trailer
If you haven't
good,
seen
though?
the trailer, it's cool.
Does that mean the trailer was good? Did you enjoy the trailer?
Oh yeah. Shout out to the trailer.
For Barbarian, though.
Yeah,
That movie.
movie was wild, man.
It was...
I don't
didn't know
think
what
I'm
to
gonna
expect
get
of
an
any movie.
Airbnb ever again.
Me neither.
Yeah, no,
And if there's hidden
I
shit,
will,
ain't
but I'm gonna be
exploring.
sussed out for sure.
I ain't exploring it.
I'm gonna explore it. I have to. I'll be fucking scared if I don't.
If you do record, make a movie.
In an Airbnb,
Yeah.
call it B&B.
B&B?
Yeah. I don't know why. Shout out to Natty Daddies. I made a Natty Daddy look a little fancy. It's not.
I don't even know where to begin with the
Yeah, because
movie,
we're not
though.
doing the plots anymore. How meta is that? Telling them our plan. So, how'd you feel about the main actress? You fuck with her?
Yes, I think.
You're trying to remember. It's been a little while.
Yeah.
I thought she was really cute and she was really good. And the whole time she played it safe. Like she knew she was walking into a horror movie. You know what I mean? She
Kinda,
just thought
actually,
it was
yeah.
the wrong dude. She shows up to the Airbnb and dude was like, it was double booked. And the whole time, even you, like, I like that they make you even think this dude's going to fucking like touch her butt when she's sleeping or something. Like he's going to fuck with her.
They did make him seem hella awkward and shit
Yeah.
in the beginning. Like,
And he was just being nice. You know, he just felt bad.
Yeah, he was probably really concerned too. Like, what the hell? Why did I just get double booked?
Exactly. But like, for real, he was all right. He just did some exploring too, and that was just wrong.
I feel like he died early too, and it left a lot of weird questions about him.
A lot.
He did that weird shaking shit in his sleep. Why? What was that?
I think he had post-traumatic stress from something.
But yeah, and whatever it was made her and us afraid of him and suspected him.
It made us sussed out. It didn't make me afraid of him. It made me like just sussed out, I guess.
The fact we never got an explanation still has me worried. Like, what was that?
It was post-traumatic stress disorder, my dude. You haven't seen that shit before?
What was he? He did.
He was a dude.
Well, they had discussion about his occupation. I don't remember what it was because he was like, "Well, you should interview me," and then told her what he did.
He was something high up in what she liked or did.
What? I don't remember what that was, but I don't.
You know what's fucked up? What I thought was fucked up. As soon as he told her who he was, and it reminded me. Have you seen those Facebook videos where the dude tricks a gold digger into getting into his car?
I've seen them. Yeah.
Yo, that's what I thought of because she was sussed out the whole time until he was like, "I'm this important person." She was like. And then they had a great night after that, and there was some sexual tension, too. You got a little bit of sexual tension, but all the time before that, she was just sussed out the whole time.
And then once they had that...
She broke her barrier off. It's sad that, like, that's all it took.
Well, maybe
that was all it took, and he could have lied.
She didn't... She actually took a picture of his ID and Googled his ass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was he telling the truth?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was who he was.
All right.
But I feel like maybe it could have been that she could have been like, ooh, big, important guy. But it also could have just given credibility like, oh, this is a more famous person. There's probably a lower chance he's going to do something wild to me because I could destroy his reputation. Some schmuck that nobody's heard of and nobody's going to hear of. They could do shit to me and disappear.
For sure. Why did that... Oh, yeah. That was the top of the conversation. I'm trying to remember the movie because I haven't seen it in a while. But she was like, well, why are you getting this Airbnb in the middle of the ghetto? And then he was like, well, we're just trying to find locations everywhere. That was another, like, sus moment. Like, I was feeling a little sus about him. But then he I guess he ventured off first. And she went to follow him? Or to look for him?
When all the crazy shit happened?
Yeah.
So she found the tunnel, and then she was scared as fuck, and he came in the house, and she was trying to dip. And he's
what were you thinking when she came? Like, it kept going and going. And then you see this fucking sus-ass fucking rape room. I was like, oh, shit.
When I saw the rope the first time.
Do you think it was his room?
When I saw the rope, I was like, oh, I know there's going to be a room in there. Then when we saw the crazy room, by that point, I don't think I was sus to the guy anymore. Or at least when she ran up the stairs and we saw him, I didn't really think it was him.
Okay.
I was just like, what the
It's funny that the Justin Long character, the TV producer, didn't, like, he owned that house and just Airbnb'd it out through, like, a company, and he didn't even know about this. Yeah. And, like, when he found out, he was just like, oh, how much money can I sell this for?
It was hilarious how instantly he was starting to measure shit out.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit! Extra.
I got a dungeon. Let's see how much I can get for it.
Cuts to him googling it.
Yeah, he was googling it.
I thought the camera work in this movie was so well done.
Oh man, this movie was shot so well. I feel like the plot unraveled itself very well too.
Can I tell you about my favorite scene visually? Just like how it was filmed. When we get the flashback of the crazy dude, but it's like the opening scenes, we don't really know what's up with him yet. Yeah. And he goes to get in his car. It's like. When he walks outside, the camera's following directly behind him, almost like we're walking behind him.
Yeah, for sure.
But then it goes to where he gets into the car and we get into the back seat behind him. But the door's closed and never opens, yet the camera moves seamlessly in, and it's just like
it's probably already open.
But it wasn't when they approached it, and the windows weren't, and just the way it's shot makes it look like we just like warp through the fucking car and sit next to it. It looks really cool.
The camera work, the director of photography did a really good job.
I liked it a lot.
He did a great job. That shit's admirable.
Were there any scenes that stuck out to you?
Scenes that stuck out to me. Oh man, I really didn't like the scene where like his buddy, he was talking to his buddy on the phone or in the bar, and he's like, "Yo, did you do it?" Because like everyone thinks he's fucking Harvey Weinstein, kind of.
And the way he described it, he kind of was.
And yeah, when he started describing, you're like, "Wow, this guy is a literal fuck," and like that totally changed my image on the character instantly. And I think Justin Long portrayed the character so fucking well. He did such a great job. And you kind of see a producer's career failing, and then it ends up being the end of a horror film of some inbred creature. Which looked
such a
awesome.
crazy turn from how they built it up.
The thing looked what was that? The title Barbarian is so generic.
I still don't know what it meant.
Exactly. I don't think anyone really does. Like, who is what's with the title, bro?
Do you think that was
What's with the title, bro? The title gets a 2.
I don't know. Maybe it was intentional. That
it
we
was
have no
definitely
understanding.
probably intentional. No one makes a movie that good that doesn't make an intentional title like that.
What if they came out and explained it, and they're just like, "Oh, we just thought you guys would clearly see that blank as a barbarian."
I think people that do that don't like explaining things. They like leaving it to us.
We need to get them on the podcast. Who do you think is the first person we could get on here that has made a film that you enjoy?
Probably me when I make my movie.
You don't think we could get someone else on?
I don't know, man. We could try.
It would probably not be that hard. We just gotta
grind it out.
Subtweet them a bunch.
Yeah. But I was really shocked to see when Justin Long's character gets in the fucking I guess it was like a fucking drain, like not a drain, but like a what are those things like well that goes down. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, where he falls in a little pit.
Yeah, like a pit, kind of. And I was surprised to see her because, I knew time passed. I didn't know how much time. Passed.
I still don't think we know how much.
It was 2 weeks, I think.
Where'd you get the gauge for it?
Where do you find out it was 2 weeks?
Yeah.
When he was on the phone talking to the man and the person that rents it out for him. She said she said nobody's been there for 2 weeks. But they were there.
Oh. I didn't even pick up. So when they said that, I thought that they just maybe the agency had no idea that either person had booked there. Because of the double booking, I was like, maybe they just had no idea at all. I didn't even process that was an indication of how much
How
time
did the
passed.
double booking even happen? That's what it was 2 different sites. That's probably why.
Like if you have Crystal Commerce and it listed your card on TCG Player and eBay.
What's Crystal Commerce?
It's a program that lets you list your cards on TCG Player and eBay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but I guess I think sometimes if you have that, you could accidentally double order.
I don't like doing shit on eBay.
Me neither. Shout out eBay and TCG.
I shop on eBay a lot. But I think every actor did a great, perfect job.
I couldn't name anyone that struggled.
Bill Skarsgård did great.
I don't know.
He played Pennywise. He was the double booker.
What?
Dude.
The guy that got double booked?
Yeah.
He did good. He was a good character.
Yeah.
I was sad when his face got bashed in.
I after a while, I just started to like the character for a while. It's really weird because I like when filmmakers shoot the movie so that you feel like the protagonist does. So, the whole time, I'm sussed at Bill because she's sussed at him.
I feel that. I like when we're kind of in their footsteps. Yeah. It's nice.
I like that she was careful about drinking because, dude could have roofied her.
I like how nervous he got about it, too, but he was so over-explaining it that it made me feel innocent.
Yeah. He really just wanted to have a friendly time with a cute... she was cute.
She was
super cute.
And he got to have a nice time
because of who he was. He had to plug in. I'm important. Then she started talking to him.
He's an important man, though.
Yeah, I feel like this movie was shot so well that it seemed like the script could have been mediocre, and it was shot so well that it made a mediocre script fucking phenomenal.
I think that's fair too.
Yeah,
it was just done so well that the plot could even have holes, which I haven't even really bumped in any plot holes.
I feel like it was supposed to, like, the holes were, if there were plot holes, it was on purpose so that it'd be left to the audience to interpret. Like, I think this movie was just so good that it sucks that I don't give it a 5. Because it was, like, if you went on a technical standpoint, like how well it was shot, the acting, the story, like everything, it'd be a 5 out of 5 for sure.
But you just don't feel it?
I just don't feel 5 out of 5 here.
That's weird. Cause
it does.
I relate to that though. I think you just put it into words why I can't process why I don't know what to give it.
Yeah, because it should be a 5 out of 5 for sure. I think it's the best horror film that came out this year.
What else just came out?
Scream, X...
Scream wasn't this year, was it?
Yeah, January.
Shit, well, I don't know if I can agree with you. Then I
just love Scream so much. Shout out to Scream.
I just realized something. Watching it.
This is bringing it back. We've been talking about this on the podcast for a little bit. How I wasn't going to support Scream 6 because they weren't going to pay Neve Campbell enough money.
You have to, because
you know why I'm going to? Sarah put it, or I think Sarah put it in perspective. I'm not supporting them at all. I have Regal Unlimited. So like I'm subscribed, so it doesn't really matter.
And either way, if you didn't go watch the movie, dude,
you would.
I'd have to do a solo podcast on it. There ain't a world where
is that how much you love Scream?
If there's a Scream movie where we got a podcast on that shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I'm totally gonna give this movie a 4 out of 5 for sure.
I think you kind of talked me into a 4 too. I think that's where it fits because it was so well done.
It was. It should be a 5 out of 5, like from a film, if you're like a filmmaker.
I have a big question for you that came to my head. Do you think that the network of tunnels extends throughout all the destroyed houses we saw?
No.
Really? So
it could. There could be Barbarian too.
Listen to my little theory
down
on this
below,
real quick. You know? So when we meet the guy when he's in his olden state that had fucked all the things, when we see the films that he has, the VHSs with the names of the girls, there's like fucking 40, 50 of them. What if he brought this girl and fucked her, had the babies, and then once they could conceived with every single one, and it has like a fucking node of these things created and had that
That'd be a crazy fucking movie.
Because the dude, you know, the guy that like ran to the door and was like da da da, and she was scared of it first. But
the homeless dude. Yeah,
he says that she's not the thing you need to be afraid of, and he could have been referring to the monster that like was fucking these things under there, the old man that conceived them. But he also could have been foreshadowing that there's not just one, a whole hive of them.
Yo, that'd be wild.
Because like that, the room also where the film was playing, it looked like there was a big room and there was blankets everywhere.
Yeah.
That one little family doesn't need blankets everywhere. If anything, if it was just 2 or 3 people, they'd probably have them all rolled up to be the most comfy.
It's crazy to think like they were just living in there.
Yeah, and that's not a lot of space for a lot of things to live. But if there's a bunch and they carved out a whole
They didn't shower.
Yeah, not at all. That thing was disgusting. But it like evolved from being disgusting into a mutant. How'd they get food? Maybe they had to have that many more kids to eat.
They ate their kids?
Maybe. How else will they get food? That's a good question. I didn't think about that shit.
Maybe there's an outrance.
Where they can go out to get food? What would they be eating? Killing people?
Doritos and shit.
Because we don't have... There's no news. Have money. There's no news that there's been a killing in that area consistently, you know, for them to eat for fucking 3-4 decades.
The movie was phenomenal. It should be a 5.
When was Reagan elected?
81.
So that's when the flashbacks were, 81?
Were there Reagan flashbacks?
And when he sat in the car, the radio was talking and it had said that Reagan had just been elected.
Oh, God.
So I'm assuming those flashbacks were to November.
It's definitely the 80s.
81.
I want to say 81. This is just offhand. I'm a little tipsy, and we smoked a little bit. So, like, if I'm right, fucking shout out to me.
Hey, you're probably ballpark no matter what.
Yeah, 81. I am definitely ballpark. I want to say 81 though. 83.
We'll Google it later. Yo, Jamie.
Jamie.
But so I'm excited to see where it can go too, because maybe if there's a second and third film, maybe the title will start to make sense.
I don't think they're gonna make a sequel.
I would love it if they did.
Me too.
They left it very open for
They did.
it. What do they do 10 years from now?
Who?
What if they make the sequel 10 years from now?
Well, the TV producer is probably gonna be in jail.
Really?
He raped a bitch.
For real?
He raped her. He raped that girl.
He died.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were talking about the real life one.
Oh no, he did. No, Justin Long's the man.
Oh, I thought you were saying there couldn't be a sequel because the director.
No,
that guy died. But if there was,
it's funny because Justin Long did play in a movie where a dude had sex with some 12-year-old girl. The guy that made the movie.
Really?
Jeepers Creepers.
Jeez, maybe he made that to fucking put shade on him. Maybe that's
he
why
could have. He could have. That'd be super meta. But yeah, definitely a 4 out of 5. I don't know why I'm not making it 5 out of 5.
But I also don't know why it's not a 3.
Maybe there wasn't enough 5 out of 5 because we got like a summarized version of a story. It didn't go deep in the story. It just went. It was just like.
It was a crazy story. It went deep into the prelogue, kind of. We learned all the details about the characters involved for half the film, and then the second half became the crazy shit.
I just wanted to know more about everything.
It was like half drama, half half drama, half horror.
Yeah.
But I still have questions on both ends of those films. Like, I feel like I need a sequel.
For sure.
Or
a prequel.
Anything.
A prequel would be kind of dope.
I need something else in the franchise.
It's not a franchise yet.
It will be when they add the something else I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
they're going to hire you.
Dude, I'd be in it if they wanted
McDonald's me. We were going to propose McDonald's for our first sponsorship, but now we're going to go with these guys.
Bet. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
What if? What if because of the cast we got offered a role?
Realize this? My therapist, his last name is Blum, and Blumhouse is like a big indie horror producer. And
what's the last thing I watched with that? Because that sounds familiar.
Blumhouse?
Yeah.
Probably Halloween Kills.
Evil Dies. Are you excited for Ends?
Dude, we're going to see Ends, guys, and we're going to podcast the shit out of that.
I can't wait.
We're going to review the fuck out of that film. I am ready. We got to see it together, too.
I'm down.
We should watch the first 2 and then go see it.
I'd be down.
Hell yeah.
Will we do casts on the ones we rewatch?
We already did them.
But we could double
do
down
them
on
again? No, we're not doing them again.
We might know more than we did the
Evil
last.
Dies Tonight. Yo, I've seen both of those movies like 100 times.
I've seen them once each. I'm on a roll.
Damn, you're on a roll. But yeah, Halloween's Ends is good. What should our next one will probably be Clerks, apparently.
I'd be down to do that. There's also a lot of movies I feel like I've watched that we haven't done one on. Hellraiser's one that I feel like we should do, especially with another one coming out.
I've never seen Hellraiser, dog.
I watched Bullet Train. I would do that one.
Yeah, we could do that one.
There's just been, I feel like there's a lot of movies I've watched I'd be down to do.
Oh, yeah.
Uncharted. Have you seen Uncharted?
Oh, yeah, a long time ago.
I do Uncharted.
I have it.
I watched that recently.
I have it. Recently? Where?
At my granny's house.
Hell
Me and
yeah.
Jace watched it.
Granny's?
Yeah, it's my grandma's mother-in-law, Granny.
So, like, yeah, that's like
so great-grandma. Great-grandma, but we call her Granny.
Great-grandma-in-law.
I feel like great-grandma's going to make her sound old. She's just Granny, you know?
Word up. Word up. Mic drop. Just kidding. 4 out of 5, man. Go see it.
4 out of 5,
It's still in theaters, right? I kind of want to see it again.
It would be fun to look for other details, see if I learn
like
any more
watching
so I can watch
multiple times over and over and over till I die. Hell yeah.
Do you have any closing thoughts before we...
Closing thoughts. This was a good fucking movie, man.
I agree.
Go see it.
Go watch
B+, easy.
If you have unlimited, for sure, go watch it. If you don't have unlimited, I'd still probably go see it.
Yeah, that's better than, like, it's a movie that you should go
if your
actually
theater
go out and see.
If your theater has, like, a Tuesdays where they do it cheap, go on that day, though. I feel like that's a good day to do it.
But I feel like it's worth going.
I wouldn't spend $13 to watch it.
You wouldn't spend $13 on anything.
Yeah.
I would go, oh, yeah, that's a lot of money. And it's $14 now.
Oh, shit.
It's like $14.75 to see a film. Dude, I'm pretty sure DVDs cost that much, like new ones. Like Blu-rays are like $20.
Yeah, I could own it.
Yeah.
But the theater experience for the first time watching is almost
Yeah.
If you do it that one time, you probably don't need to own it. There's
I'm
not a need to
definitely a
watch it
theater
again.
boy.
It's so nice. It's so immersive.
It is.
That'd be a fun thing to do a video on.
Don't look at your phones in the theater. Good God.
Unless you're by yourself.
Even then, I don't look at my phone much in the theater.
I think it would be fun having unlimited to play RuneScape on my phone while watching a movie for the second or third time.
Yeah, if you've seen it already, you can like fuck with it.
But I got no more on this movie.
Me neither, man. It was fucking awesome. Go see it,
go
motherfuckers.
watch it, and thank you for watching this.
Yeah.
Oh, mic drop.
Mic drop. I ain't dropping mine. Just kidding. Just kidding.